A lot of what people think is strength in me is really the ability to, or I should say, the inability to cope with emotional stress. Um, there is like a light switch on the inside of me that clicks on when things become extremely emotional, almost like it shuts me down from crying too much, or from wallowing too much, or from sitting inside. I cannot stop it. It's like a it's just like a second brain clicks on and it's just like processing out how to make this make sense, how to make this a more logical approach or even a spiritual approach at that. That's, you can call it a strength if you want, but sometimes it makes me feel like I'm numb on the inside. Like I don't really have feelings that everybody else has. So it sometimes weirds me the fuck out. But it is a gift. I recognize it. It's a feature, not a bug. So I'm processing it. The reason I mention it now is because I am at a place where my art requires emotional content. I know I sound like Bruce Lee, right? And that always got on my nerves. Like, what the fuck is emotional content? And I'm starting to see what that means. Where you kind of deal with not just the feeling itself, but what is wrapped up inside of that emotion and what is wrapped up inside of that feeling. And you take that and you put it in your art. And the reason you do that is so that the other person will be impacted by it when they consume it, whether they're watching your videos or reading your stories or looking at your artwork or anything of the sort like that. They have to be able to have it to resonate, and in order for it to resonate, it has to have emotional content. So I'm still struggling to define that, so if that wasn't very clear, it's okay. I'm still working on my Feynman definition of it, my simplified definition of it. But yeah, so it's a feature that I am emotionally numb more times than not, but it's also a bug right now because I have to dive in to the emotional side of myself and get past the defenses that I set up so that I can be able to produce really good content, but also have the logical side to evaluate the consequences of that content being produced. So that's where I'm at with that. So yeah. All right. I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes and if I have any further breaks in my consciousness. All right. Well, I should say breakthroughs in my consciousness. I don't want any more emotional breakdowns or mental breakdowns. I'm done with that. But yeah, that's it. So you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later.